Hi, boys and girls. We're going to do a Bible lesson today, and I wanted to show you this card. Remember how we talked about Jesus being the Good Shepherd, and also with Psalm 23, where we went over the Lord is my shepherd. I'm going to read a story today, a little tiny book, and it's called The Lost Sheep, and it talks about a man who looks after his sheep, but really what it's referring to is Jesus being the Good Shepherd. Okay, The Lost Sheep, and this book is found in one of the Gospels, actually more than one of the Gospels, but this particular story I'm going to be using from Luke 15, 3 through 7. One day, a crowd of people came to listen to Jesus. There were all kinds of people. Some were rich, some were poor, some always obeyed the law, and some had some trouble obeying the law. Some of the people were rather proud of themselves. "Do you know what annoys me about coming to see Jesus?" said one of them to the other. "We always end up sitting by the wrong kind of person." "I know," answered the other one. "Jesus seems to like those kind of people. It makes me wonder perhaps if he's the wrong kind of person too." And of course, we know that is not right. Jesus is the right kind of person. Jesus knew that what they were thinking, because remember, as we pray, Jesus knows our thoughts. He started telling a story. Jesus did. He said, "There was once a man who had 100 sheep." And what do we call a person that looks after sheep? That's right, a shepherd. He counted his sheep every evening as he let them run into the sheepfold. "Stay inside," he would say to them. "I don't want any wild animal to get you. If any wild animal comes near, I'll be here to scare them off." He counted his sheep every morning, and when he led them out of the sheepfold, "Come on," he would say to them, "we are going down the stream where you can drink." He brings them to clear waters. He counted his sheep in the daytime, and as they nibbled on the green grass. "Oh, bother," he said one day. "I think I got my numbers mixed up. I only counted to 99. I'm going to count again." He wanted to make sure that he had all 100 sheep. He counted very carefully. 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. "Oh dear," he said. He picked up his shepherd's stick. "I'm going to have to go find my one lost sheep." He left the green fields and he went up the hills. He looked among the rocks. He looked among the thorn bushes. He looked everywhere. At last, he found that lost sheep. He was filled with joy. He picked it up and carried it back to the fold. Look how he's carrying that sheep right over his shoulders. We've talked about that before. As he came home that day, he called out to his friends. "Look," he said, "this is the sheep that I lost, and I found it. Come to my house tonight. I'm going to have a party because I found my sheep." He was so excited. Jesus looked at those proud people, and he looked at the people who always seemed to be in trouble. "God is like that shepherd," said Jesus. "God cares about his people, the people who get things wrong. God's looking for them so that they can be back to God's family again." back into his fold. And when that happens, the angels in heaven are as happy as can be. Look at our happy angels. The end.